So, unfortunately, I was born in the early 2000s, which makes me a Zoomer. Not the proudest label. Something that comes with that is I missed out on some decent music. Potentially decent music, I should say. My Chemical Romance is a band that I've always heard about. Everyone's always talked about how good they are. They're like the top. They were the biggest band in like 2005, 6, whatever. I've only heard like 3 or 4 songs ever by them. So I guess we're going to be the judge of that because today we are going to listen to the Black Parade for the first time. This is a Zoomer's take on My Chemical Romance, their third studio album, The Black Parade, which released a day early in Europe. Kind of bullshit, but you know, I guess that's what they did back then. I know a couple songs off this album, but I'll get to those when we get there. So let's go. The end. Why is the end in the beginning? Got a little guitar.
Now come on to this tragic affair. I expect you won't cry.
I would think they'd be more controversial than they are. And not by like... I'd say just by his voice. I feel like his voice might not be as appealing to everyone. Like he has a... Maybe it's just me. Like I like it, right? But I could see why or how some people would be kind of put off by his voice. It's not really like a generic voice, I guess. Maybe it was for 2005. Like he kind of has the like sound from back then. From some of the bands that I did listen to from that time. But I don't know, just something I picked up on. I'm not sure if that's a thing or not, but anyway.
Contusion, my funeral jag.
That was the end. So I did look into the album a little bit, and I think it is interesting that kind of the end being the intro kind of sounds like the end of an album, but it's actually the end of this guy's life who's dying from cancer. And I think that like just the ending sound of that like is actually the start of this album. I don't know. Maybe I'm looking too much into it, but I kind of like that. I think that's a cool idea. But yeah, so the album is based around the guy who is dying from cancer and his experiences in the afterlife and looking back. Pretty interesting. Speaking of being dead, we're on this song called Dead! Exclamation point. Flatline.
Did you get what you deserve? You heard the news that you're dead.
Like I might have heard this song, but I've never gone out of my way to like play this song. Like I don't know it by name, and I don't know like parts of it. Maybe I'm just getting that like occasionally hearing My Chemical Romance in my head, where like I just know his voice, but I don't really know too many of his songs. So I'm just like, I don't know, but we'll see how that goes going forward.
'Cause now you got maybe just 2 weeks to live.
You know, I wish more bands still did that. Like some of them still do. Like Avenged Sevenfold's one. Like I know it's kind of a different genre, right? But no one like not too often really do solos anymore. Like I don't know. I guess it's different genres, right? Like I listen to a lot of like more metal-ish, and they just like it's always like two verses, the chorus, and then a breakdown, and then like a chorus, but like kind of amped up a little bit, and then it's the end. Like there's not really too many creative songs. Like you don't even really get too many like solos like that anymore. But I guess it's just different genres. Maybe yeah. I don't know. That song was okay. I like the verses. Something felt like it was missing from the chorus to me. It wasn't a bad chorus, but I just felt like there was something just missing. I'd give that song 6.5 out of 10. Another fact about the album, it was produced in part by the band, and Rob Cavallo, who helped out with projects with the Goo Goo Dolls and Green Day. Track number 3, This Is How I Disappear. Interesting. Okay. Let's see. How does one disappear? Let's find out.
Drain all the blood and give the kids a show. Is how I disappear forever now.
Okay, you know what? I actually really like how this song is so far. Like the verse like kind of took me off. Like first of all, the start of the song was cool, right? I just like how it like the momentum or whatever you want to call it. I'm not the best. I'm not a professional musician, right? I don't know all the best term. I'm not Fantano over here criticizing or anything. All right. But I do. I like the sound. I like how it started. I didn't really expect like the verse. I guess it was just like the singing style too. I didn't really expect. I don't know what I expected really. I guess maybe the last song, Dead, kind of put me off a little bit. Because it was just okay, and then this one kind of caught me off guard because I like this one a lot more already. The verse is good, the chorus is good, and if most of their songs sound like this, I get it. I'll get it, and I'm jumping the gun because we're only on song 3, and this is my first album I've ever heard by them. But maybe that's what everyone else does. We'll see.
Walks among the famous living dead. You hear me cry out to
Yes.
you.
Oh shit. I didn't use. Oh my god. Okay. So I guess I'll just go ahead and get into this now. I'd say there's probably 3 or 4 My Chemical Romance songs that I've heard before. And my favorite one was Famous Last Words. And I'm not gonna I think I love this song now. Oh my god. Like this song, I don't like everything. Like the chorus was great. I don't think I've ever heard him scream. What's it? Gerard David. What's his name? Camden. I don't. No, Gerard. Wait. I don't know. But anyway, I didn't even know like that caught me off guard. I don't know anything really about My Chemical Romance except they were loved 20 years ago, and they're still loved today, I think. Oh, and Umbrella Academy. Never watched it, but it's a thing. I think Famous Last Words is also on this album. I'm not sure. Maybe it is. Maybe it's not. I haven't like scrolled to look at the track list. I think this one might have just taken it. Like this song might be my favorite out of, I guess now I've heard like 6 songs in total, but like this is the 3rd song on the album and I've already found a new favorite song. Who knows? Maybe it'll change again, but this one's it so far. I like that one a lot. Now we are on number 4, The Sharpest Lives. Sharpest Lives? Sharpest Lives? I don't know. We'll probably find out. Maybe.
This alone, you're in time for the show. You're the one that I need. I'm the one that you love. You can watch me.
Obviously, this is probably the original. This is definitely the original one, but this reminds me of like a newer. Someone did this kind of similar verse on something, and I'm trying to think of what it is. It reminds me of something a lot. I think Ask Alexandria did a similar verse to this on their self-titled album. One second. This is the song it reminded me of. Listen to this. And then you have. Very similar. I wonder if that's like influenced or anything by that. I don't know. But it just popped in my head. So let's keep going. I like it though.
Oh, you can watch me corrode like a beast. It's shot to remember. And you can take all the pain away from me.
Nice. I like it. So we found out Sharpest Lives. Yeah, the verse reminded me a lot of I guess could have been an inspiration for that verse from Asking Alexandria. Um, maybe not. Maybe it's just partially similar and they did their own thing. I don't know. But it just picked up my ear. I like this one not as much as the last song, but this one's like it's good. Um, not bad. I didn't give the last song, This Is How I Disappear, a number. I give it a 9.5, 9.5 out of 10, because I really like that one. This one I would say is probably around a 7.5. I like it. If it comes on, I wouldn't skip it, but I don't think it's like anything I would be like rushing to like I don't know how much it'll get stuck in my head. Maybe it will. Maybe I'm wrong. But that just totally skipped over the biggest song, so I went and got it. So yeah, obviously know this one. I think it's a good song. We'll listen to it again, but I think it's good, but not. I don't know how it was their biggest, if that makes sense. Anyway. You know what's crazy? I don't really have much to say about this song, just because I've heard it. But like I grew up in the Atlanta area, and I'd say I really started to pay attention to like radio in like 2008, 9ish. I guess I didn't really hear this song on the radio. Like if I ever heard a My Chemical Romance song on the radio, it was what is it? Famous Last Words, the one that I was talking about earlier. But I didn't really hear it. I'm sure it was, right? It had to have been. But I just don't remember hearing it, which is weird. Because I feel like I would have. But I feel like I've definitely heard Famous Last Words. And then I have like 100% I've heard Teenagers. I've heard Teenagers on the radio, yeah. But not this one. To my memory. It could be like extremely wrong and this was all over the radio, but my recollection, I just never heard it. You know, actually listening and paying attention to like this and then the other songs I was talking about before, I really do hear a lot more like influential stuff in here that I notice other bands picked up on like throughout the years. Like this part, I feel like a lot of people picked up on and like did their own twist or whatever with it too. See, even listening to that, like obviously like it's a good song, right? But I don't know how it was their most popular. Like if I put a number on it, right? Don't kill me, okay? But I'd probably put it at highest a solid 8, lowest 7.5. Like it's not there's not much moving there. It's not going to go down. But I'd like I don't know, maybe you had to be there. Maybe you had to be there. Maybe it's a generational thing. And I personally just like some of their other songs more. I'm sure there's other people too. Like not everyone's going to agree on like this is the best song, right? But I just don't understand. Like I feel like this would be like top I don't even know if this would be in my top 5 songs if I listen to all their songs. Because, like, I already know, like, two, like, This Is How I Disappear and Famous Last Words that I like more. I don't know Teenagers. I know Teenagers already, but I don't know if that would fall under that category. I have to listen to it again. But, I don't know. It's just interesting to me. I mean, I guess everyone has their own taste, and maybe mine's just a little different. But, shut up. By the way, I remember in high school I found a cover of this song. I don't want to ruin it for you, but
When I was a young boy, my father.
anyway, I look. It's nothing against Crown the Empire. I love Crown the Empire. All right, probably one of my top 5 to 10, top 5 or 10 bands. Um, but you know, like you get a classic song, someone does a cover of it. It's really hard to capture that in a bottle, and just it's not even that he did bad, it's just we have a sound in our head that you just can't mess with like that nostalgia factor in it. Like even whenever I heard this, I liked it at first, but like you can't. It's hard to
Misery and hate will kill us all.
like this part's fine.
So paint it black and take it back. Let's shout it loud and clear.
But just some you just shouldn't touch some things. Like not even I shouldn't say shouldn't touch, but it's just you're fighting an uphill battle. If that makes sense.
The end, we hear the call to carry on.
See, like that doesn't hit the same way it does with them with My Chemical Romance. But sorry. Anyway, going back to the album. Track number 6, I Don't Love You.
Well, when you go, when after all this time is you still out, you're still a god for nothing, I don't know. So take your gloves and get out, ready to get out while you can.
I've heard this. I think someone showed me it, but I don't have like much of a memory. I just remember like the sound of it. I like it though. I think this is one of their top songs too, isn't it? I think. I'm not sure though. Could be. Could be also be wrong. Like this song, it has that classic feel to it. Like that classic feel and that classic sound. Like I feel like people outside of My Chemical Romance fans would probably like this song. Like even if you're not like crazy big on the band, you might just like this one song or something like that, you know?
Would you have the guts to say
Yeah.
I don't love you? I don't love you.
They are really good at like building that final chorus. Like a lot of bands do good. Like they do good. You kind of know what to expect, right? They do like a little pitch different with their singing. They do like double the drum, whatever, double kick, whatever they call it. And there's certain things, but like I've noticed with a couple other songs, like they just make it feel bigger. Like you've been building kind of to it the entire song. I don't know. Maybe I'm just autistic with it. I would probably put this. See, this might give me shit too. I would put this above Welcome to the Black Parade. Probably around 8 at the lowest, 8.5 at the highest, like around there. Like it's a little bit better, but not by much. Like I just personally like this one more. I wonder how big this band how big is this band on TikTok? Because I know of like TikTok does a lot of weird things. I don't like TikTok. Anyway, I don't want to talk about that anymore. What's next? Number 7, House of Wolves. Sounds like a scary house or a cool house. Why does this sound so familiar? I have no clue what this is, but it sounds really familiar. You know what it sounds like? It sounds like, and I think they have had a song on Tony Hawk. I don't know which one, but this starts like off like a Tony Hawk song.
Because I got enough to spare. Well, I think I'm on a burning hell. Everybody bought a house right down this lane. Set me on my bed and kick me like a stray. You better hide up in the alley 'cause they're never gonna find you a home.
You know what it is too? So we're 7 songs in, and every one of these songs feels like its own song, right? Like a lot of modern bands, like a lot of the songs on their albums kind of feel similar, and then you're like, I don't remember which one was this one because like half the album sounded the same and you get kind of confused. But like they're pretty good at making like each song feel like its own song. Like each song has its own personality, if that's what you want to call it. I don't know what it is about this song, and there's probably better ones out there. Um, this is another one. I don't know how often I would personally listen to it, like go out of my way to listen to it, but it's not a bad song. But I kind of like, I just, while I was listening to this, I just want to run. I don't know where, but this song just sounds like it would be good, like to run to, you know? Do people still run? Is that a thing? Like run like in a good way, not like running for your life. Number 8, we got My Life. Just kidding, that's not the name of the song. Cancer. I feel like this is gonna be sad. I guess I should be sad listening to this whole. It's about a guy like. Okay.
If you could get me a drink of water, cause my lips are chapped and faded, cause the hardest part of this is leaving you.
Wow.
Baby, I'm just soggy from the chemo, but counting down the days to go.
Jesus.
It's
God. This. You know. I guess it's partially like. I don't know. First of all, like, I just know so many people who kind of like go through this. Like, it sucks, but like. Yeah, so it kind of hits. But also, I like kind of the placement. Like a lot of people and a lot of bands put like that softer song as the last song, you know? Um and I kind of like it being kind of around the middle-ish. I like that. But yeah. Oh, that was it. That was short. I wasn't even paying attention to the length of the song. I didn't realize that was it. Okay, cool. I don't have to be like that. 2 minutes and 22 seconds. Wow. I don't think I ranked the last two. So House of Wolves, it's not for me, but I appreciate it. 6.5 at the most, like 6.5. Like it's not a bad song. It's just not my cup of tea, you know. Um, and then Cancer, 7.5 is like a solid spot. Maybe an 8. I don't know. I appreciate being there and like just the story and it kind of being like in the middle and whatever. Um anyway, track number 9, Mama, featuring how the fuck, Minnelli. Nelly? Minnelli. I don't know who that is. Where Are You Now? But a 4.5 minute song, so let's go.
Mama, we all go to hell.
Oh, I know this song. Never mind.
Mama, we all go to hell.
Yeah, I'm kind of realizing that too. I know more songs than I thought I did. That makes sense.
Mama, we're all gonna die when we go, no blame us. Yeah. She said you ain't no son of mine. Mama, we all go to hell. Mama, we all go to hell. It's really quite pleasant, except for the
I don't know. Maybe I'm just really like looking too into it. All right, but they are really good at like building throughout their songs. Like it doesn't feel as generic, if that makes sense. Like they're just good at like authentically or naturally just building their songs. I don't know. You get the point. You get it. You right there listening. Yeah, you get it.
Smell, mama, we all go to hell. But the shit that I've done with this fucking bugger, you would cry out to rise on.
It's just such a good build. It's such a good build. I don't know, like all of their songs just feel like a really, really good build. I like it. Even if the song itself isn't necessarily for me, I appreciate the structure and like the build up during the song. I don't know, you get it. That was a cool little outro. Yeah, that was nice. I'd give that one probably 8.5 tops. It's good. I just don't know, in my personal taste, if you can beat How to Disappear, whatever the fuck it was called. This Is How I Disappear. That one. Alright. Track number 10. You know, like almost 5 minutes. 4 minutes, 43 seconds. Got all these chonkers in here. Jeez. I like it.
These terrors. And it's like, it feels like as if somebody was gripping these terrors.
What the hell?
And it's like, it feels like as if somebody was gripping my throat.
Hey, I don't know if I can sleep with all this guitar, alright? Fucking relax.
Some say now suffer all the children. So shut your eyes, kiss me goodbye, and say the hardest part is letting go of your dreams. A drink, just say.
I'd be like this one. I actually don't know what it is about this one specifically. It just has something to it. I haven't put it together yet, but I just know I like this one. Yeah, sometimes you don't really need a complex chorus to still have a good chorus like that. I'd say that's a pretty simple chorus, but I like it. It does its job. You know, the song's called Sleep. You just scream sleep. You know?
Sometimes I see people that I love dying.
Holy shit. Is that him? Oh my god. Jesus. Holy shit. I had no idea.
I can't ever wake up.
I like little outro. Yeah. See, that just sounds like something. I don't know. It sounds like something from the time period that I would have liked if I heard it back then a lot. And I still like it now too, but like even just that like outro, a little riff. Something about that just like took me back. Like I love that. Probably give it. I didn't expect those screams. Jesus Christ. Like, I couldn't tell if it was like, because it was kind of like merged in with the instruments. Like it didn't really like stand in too much, or stand out, sorry, not stand in. So it kind of, I thought, was like, is that like an instrument? What's going? And then I was like, wait, that's him. Jesus Christ. But I'd probably give it 8.5. I just like, I like it. It wasn't like anything too crazy, but something about it I just liked. Maybe even a 9. I don't know. Around there though, one of those. Anyway, number 11. Oh, we are gonna get to Teenagers. I do get to listen to it again. We'll see if I like it more or less than Welcome to the Black Parade, which Teenagers actually is the first song I heard by Shut Up. The first song I heard by My Chemical Romance.
They're gonna clean up your looks with all the lies in the books to make a citizen out of you.
See, this is a song I probably have the most nostalgia for, aside from Famous Last Words, because like I just feel like I know the most lyrics too, and I know like I just remember this song a lot.
Because they sleep with a gun and keep
The song is less than 3 minutes. Gee, I don't remember it being 2 minutes and 41 seconds. Okay.
keep an eye on you, son. Teenagers scared the living shit out of me. The living shit out.
You know, you couldn't have paid me a million, a billion, anything to guess that this song was a part of the cancer dying, looking back on life story of this album, you know? You couldn't pay me to try and even put that together.
They can care less as long as I wanna bleed.
Dude, I want to give that. It really doesn't feel like it's less than 3 minutes. Like it makes it like it has really good pacing. I want to give that a 9, but I do want to say that I am biased. A lot of that's nostalgia. It's still a good song. Like I don't disagree with that, but having it at a 9 is my nostalgia, and I can't rate it aside from that. That's just, you know, it's just Teenagers. Anyway, number 12, Disenchanted. 4 minutes and 55 seconds. Holy balls. See, here's another, like, well, let me not jump the gun. But I feel like it's going to be another one of those softer songs. It's like meant for closer to the end of the album. But it's not the last song.
It was the roar of the crowd that gave me heartache to sing. After I'm gone, because you never learned a goddamn thing. It's just the sad song with nothing to say. When if you think that I'm wrong, this never meant nothing to you.
I know I didn't say anything during that, but like I was just kind of taking in the song. Like I like that I can feel where I am in the album by the song, you know? Like I know I kind of commented on that throughout all the songs, but like this one you can tell you're like if you're not at the end you're close to it, you know? And like I think this song, first of all, it's just good. I really like the chorus a lot. It does its job, and I like that. And I also like this is a song that I feel like I would come back to. It also just doesn't feel, these songs don't feel their lengths. I don't know if that's just a me thing, but this song didn't feel almost 5 minutes. I'd probably give it 8.5 or 9. I just like it. Like I didn't comment or anything on it. I just taking it in. I really like the song.
No,
Here we go. Here is what was my number 1 My Chemical Romance song. Is it pushed back to number 2? Could it be number 3 now? I don't know. Famous Last Words. 4 minutes 59 seconds. That, you know what I mean? Like this, you can feel when a song is 5 minutes compared to like 3. But for some reason on this album, I just haven't gotten that. You know, like Cancer felt short because it was 2 minutes and 20 seconds, right? Like that was like not obvious, but like it was just short. Like I didn't even think that was 2 minutes and 20 seconds. I thought it was like a minute something. But I don't know. I usually have a pretty good feel for how long songs are. But even like, I never looked at Famous Last Words and be like, almost 5 minutes. Jesus, I never knew that. Anyway, let's see. Does it hold up to the rest of the album like I put it above before? Just because I like this song so much, and this has been my favorite, and yeah.
No, I know that I can make you stay.
You can't beat this. I'm sorry. It's already so good. I love it.
But where's your heart? But can I speak?
1 second. I've been taking this whole album in, like, at a certain level. Let me just, let's end this right. Let's kind of.
Well, is it hard understanding I'm incomplete? I am not afraid to keep on living, and my eyes are shut.
You really just, this song, like, it's still my favorite. I'm sorry. This Is How I Disappear is second. All right. This isn't even nostalgia. Like, this song is just perfect. I don't know how this isn't the biggest song. If it's not, I don't think it is. I don't know how this one isn't. This is like just everything. Like, what more can you ask for from any song from this time period? Nothing. This is perfection. There's a reason why it's the last song, okay? There's a reason why they decided, well, I mean, technically there's another song after this, but there's a reason why this is technically the last song.
On the other side, I am not afraid to walk this world alone. These rights are always mine. To me, I say, I'll see you lying next to me with words I thought I'd never speak. Oh,
I was saying, because I knew you couldn't hear me anyway, 10, I don't care. You cannot beat this song. None of their songs, nothing from this year beats this song. What year was it? 2006, 2005? Can't beat it. Don't care. Best song of the year. Can't beat it. Can't beat it. Anyway, hidden track, Blood. Actually, it's not on the Japanese version. It was omitted. Poor Japanese guys. Didn't get to hear the hidden song. Why was it removed? Last song on the Black Parade, called Blood. Hello?
Right.
Okay. So the first, it's just dead air. That's why it's a hidden track at first. Well, I appreciate that. That's creative. I know there's been bands who've done it. I know, John, that's just the first thing that came to my mind. Stained, their first album, their last song, I think it was 15 minutes of dead air before the last song plays. And yeah, I was like, oh, well, you just leave that on and then a song just starts playing again. You're like, what the fuck? You know? Anyway, this.
Well, they encourage your complete cooperation. Celebrated man amongst the gurneys. They can fix me proper with a bit of luck. Blood, gallons of the stuff. I gave you all that you can drink, and it has never been enough.
That was great. That was perfect. That's a great way to end an album. Great hidden track. I don't know why. Why was it omitted from the Japanese version? If anyone knows that, let me know. There's actually a deluxe version with a couple more songs. So why don't we do that? Where is it? Number 15? No. So Japan and the deluxe version. But Japan also got the Welcome to the Black Parade music video, and they got the next song we're gonna listen to, Heaven Help Us.
Hear the sound, the angels come screaming.
This feels already extremely different.
And
I feel like this. I feel like this could have made the album. Like it kind of feels like a deluxe song, but I feel like it has its own, you know? Like it's like on the border. Like I feel like it could have fit in, you know? I'm not against it. Like I like it. It's not a bad song. I like it. I like it. Shut up. I like it. Probably around a 7.5, maybe a 7. I also realized during that song I technically gone out of order. While that's on the Japanese version, the deluxe version of the album, that was number 17, and we're still on 15. So my bad. Technically, as an American, we went out of order. And if I were Japanese, I'm a criminal because I listen to Blood. There's a couple music videos on here that we're not gonna dive into, but there are a few more songs still. Next up, we have My Way Home Is You. Oh, wait. My Way Home Is Through You.
Can't find my way home, but it's through you, and I know what I do just to get back in your arms. When I hear the play a couple of minutes, think about the government, Oxycontin, genocide, adolescent suicide. Giving my sincerity a fuck about a Kennedy, 'cause what I got to say.
Okay. I like this. This Hills. I don't know. I like it though. I like their little fast paced thing they got going on here. I know they have a few songs like this. I like it though.
Can't find my way home.
I want to know. All right. I like this solo too. I appreciate the solos. Does he? I doubt it, but I also can't believe it at the same time because I just never listened to him, and it just throws me off. Like I didn't expect him to be screaming. I know I keep pointing this out over and over again, but like, does he have a song, or do they? I should say, but do they have a song where they just go all out and it's like this heavy? Like they don't have to, obviously, but like, or it's just like constant screaming and like there's just like they just say fuck everything and just like turn into maniacs. Just curious. If anyone knows, let me know. That was good. That was good. I liked it. I liked the fast pace part of it. I liked the chorus. I liked the solo. Like everything about it was just good. I give it um probably a solid 8. Like there's other songs that are better on the album, but this has its own spot, you know? Like I appreciate it. Even though it's on the deluxe. Next up we have Kill All Your Friends. How does that sound familiar? I feel like this one is popular. Let's see.
Cause we are all a bunch of liars. Tell me, baby, who do you wanna be? And we all get together when we bury our friends. And if this is a coronation, I ain't feeling the love. And you're walking away, and I will die in this place.
Wow. Okay. So, wow. Um, I appreciate the song. Not bad. I'm not about to like shut on the song. I appreciate the song. It's not my personal cup of tea, but it's not bad either, you know? Like I see how it's good, but again, it's not one of those songs that I would go find later. Well, maybe. It's not that bad. I'd give it a 7.5 around there. Yeah, I don't know. That just kind of it just kind of stunned me for a second. It was definitely a song. pretty interesting lyrics that like I wasn't necessarily like paying too close to at first, and then I kind of listened to him and I was like, oh, you know, yeah. So I guess that's the album because technically I listened to Heaven Help Us already, which would have been number 17, and then after that would have been a bunch of music videos. Um, on the Wikipedia page, track 21 says My Chemical Romance, Welcome to the Black Parade, and it's 39 minutes. Don't know what that is, but I am not gonna. Let me know in the comments what that is if anyone knows. Um, if I had to rank this as an album in general, I would probably give it an A. Because like I don't think there's a song on here that I dislike. Like there's some that like they're not as good as the other ones. I don't hate them. I don't dislike them. They're just there, you know. Um, Probably give it an A. I don't really know how to grade it like through My Chemical Romance's discography because I haven't heard it. Um, I'm sure it's a lot of people's favorites. And the ranking that I'm giving it for in general is like S, A, B, C, D, F. So I'd probably give it an A. It's pretty close to an S though. Like there's really not, in my opinion, a bad song that I heard. Like I know I gave Dead like a 6 or a 6.5, which I might go back and listen to and see if I was a little harsh on that because it was like the first song. But like I don't think, yeah, no, I didn't dislike anything. Um and I do like My Chemical Romance a lot more now than I did at the start of the video. Not that I disliked them, but like I know a lot more songs that I really like now. That's just through one album, you know? Let me know what you guys think in the comments. If you guys want me to do another My Chemical Romance album, is there another band with an album that you want me to check out? I'll be glad to. There's a lot that I've already heard, so just comment it and I will respond to any suggestions with actually if I respond, that probably means I've already heard it. If I don't respond, either I'm not interested, which I might just tell you, or I'm gonna do it. We'll see. I don't know how well this video is gonna do, but I hope you guys enjoyed. I enjoyed My Chemical Romance now, and I'm kind of curious to see what else they have. But if you guys want me to move on to someone else, I would like to make this a series. It's pretty fun. Yeah. Everyone's favorite one-eye guy, one-eye freak, whatever. Uh, I'm out. Be sure to like, subscribe, do all that fun jazz, and keep an eye out.